Okay. Yes, I forget that there's a little bit of a buffer. So setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. Okay. Done. Redirecting to YouTube. All right. We are up and at 'em. Okay. So it's streaming a little bit of our Zoom beforehand, but if you're here, welcome to the Running Hook Draft basketball draft podcast. I don't know. This is kind of a weird experience for me. We got 7 wonderful people on this Zoom, including myself, my Alex and Dylan basketball power hour co-host, Dylan Hughes. And in the tradition of throwing curveballs when he expects a fastball, Dylan Hughes, who is your favorite Red of all time?
Oh, wow. See, my problem is that I became a Reds fan right when they became terrible to watch, essentially. I feel like I would have to say Joey Votto just because he's the only one that stuck around this whole time. But honestly, it's a lot of bad memories. Like when I think of Johnny Cueto, I think about the dropped ball on the mound in San Francisco and blowing a 3-1 or whatever it was, 2-1 lead or 2-0. Matt Latos.
And they lost them all at Great American.
Yep.
Dude, the rest of Reds fans.
Yep. And then Matt Latos is like just a maniac. Homer Bailey just gets a bag and then decides to play half the games, if that. So yeah, there's not a great list. So I guess I'll just go with Votto.
Beautiful. So okay, we're going to be drafting teams. Dylan and I are going to be out of commission. We're going to have a little bit of a guys' night with the Running Hook Podcast Network, right? And they're going to be playing a basketball game. And since Dylan and I are going to be out of commission, we're going to be drafting the guys from the network into 4-on-4 teams. So we don't have everyone that's going to be at the game on this call, but we might as well have everyone introduce themselves. I'll start. He's not doesn't have a show on the network, but Deke is basically family. DJ Deke, introduce yourself. Give a statement about how excited you are for the draft.
Hi, I'm Deke, as they call me. I'm pretty excited for this draft. I know I like hooping. We all like hooping, and just getting together to do it's all the more fun. I mean, this is adding to the more competitive nature of myself, though. I love it.
Competitive Deke, you love to see it. Let's go now to the mercurial host of the Lynn Sanity podcast, Caleb Lynn. What do you have to say to your fellow draftees that are here in this room with you right now?
Oh, they better hope that I'm on their team. That's the fact. They better hope I'm on their team. I'm coming for the W. I mean, I don't care who's out there. If it's a guy who looks like a clown coming off a haircut like Devin Voss, or a guy like Bryce Shaddy trying to get a vacation out, thinking that he's going to be able to just get away with playing jack crap. I mean, look, we're here, we're ready to go, and whoever drafts me, they're going to get some real competition. A guy that's going to come in and try to get the W. So just follow along.
And then next, I would like to introduce one half of the triple option pass, Devin Voss. Devin, is there going to be any bush pushes coming in this iteration of this basketball game?
I sure hope not. Hey, all I say is Caleb Lynn sucks. Everybody else, you're great. Don't let him bring you down.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful message, Devin Voss. Let's go ahead and move on to I'm sorry to say this for you, man, because it has to be mentally draining to be this man's co-host. Let's move on to Bryce Shaddy. Bryce, what do you have to say to your fellow competitors today?
Well, AB, first off, it isn't very mentally draining. That's why I need a vacation from Caleb Lynn, because he just drives me absolutely insane. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I've talked my trash in the chat. I'm coming for Zachary Griffith's crown. Griffith Court will become my court very shortly, in just a couple weeks. I'm motivated. I'm 30 pounds lighter. I'm ready to hoop, boys. I'm ready.
And then I believe that leaves Will Hogsett as our only person we have not yet introduced. Will, how are you feeling about this draft, buddy?
I mean, you can't be feeling bad. Not feeling bad at all. I'm projected by Lynn himself, first round draft pick. our last dive on the court. I remember hitting a couple shots in your face. One of them was a fadeaway, just filthy. So, I mean, to your credit, you're a good defensive player, but if I'm hitting shots like that, sorry about you. For the people who are watching, if you're wondering why Colt McCoy is my background, I think everyone is, including me. Not really sure. But I'm ready to hoop, ready to, again, prove to these guys that I'm the best. And also, I'm the one holding things up a little bit, waiting on a video to send to AB about the little draft preview of every player. So that looks like it's about 67% of the way. It's just a guesstimate. But I'm ready to hoop, ready to show these guys up once again. Didn't win the crown last time, Zach, rightfully so, probably the MVP. But at the end of the day, I'm coming for what's rightfully mine. So.
Well, that was a long statement. I do have to say there are allegations that you made an attempt against my life. Would you like to respond to these allegations?
Absolutely. AB, I wouldn't say necessarily attempt for your life is the right word for it. It's all in competitive nature. Now, was there a little bit of memory from when we played the first time ever on the IUPUI court where you kind of took me out, gave me a little thigh injury? Might have been a little bit of that, but at the end of the day, it's all in competitive nature, and I'm just going to do what I can to help my team win. And so, just playing ball, AB. That's all I got.
That's all you got. Well, in the interest of filibustering a little more while Will waits to get this video to me, Dylan, which NBA team are you looking to emulate with your Running Hook Podcast Network team?
It's tough because if this was a full court setting, it'd be a much different look, right? I like a team that can run. I like a little bit of quickness, and I'm willing to give up size for that in a full court setting. Obviously the Warriors Rocket style the past few years is something I would go for in that setting. But in a half court setting, it's a little different. As much as I've criticized the New Orleans Pelicans this year, when you got size down low, man, it translates in the half court. So we're going to see how the board kind of falls out here and who's available. But, I like a little bit of ball handling. I like a little bit of size down low. So that's kind of what I'm looking at.
So
AB, just for a little bit more filibuster, we do have one pre-draft mock draft from our NBA superstar, Caleb Lynn, if you want to pull that up. Me and Lynn were talking about earlier today, there's a lot of things that could happen in this draft. And although I think the talent kind of drops down from top to bottom, there's a lot of things that could happen. So why don't you give out the mock draft from Lynn?
Well, why don't I have Caleb Lynn go ahead and give out that mock draft? Because
That's fair.
He's the draft expert here.
I'm the Mike Schmitz of the network. Just call me Mike Schmitz, Alex.
I will
This is
not.
frankly embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
No, here's what's going to happen, Bryce. You're going to go right back and you're going to shut your mic up. Look, when I did this mock draft, okay, I made sure that everything was considered and valued effectively. But here's the thing. I mean, there could be a lot of shakeup. According to inside sources, they've been seeing some recent workout videos and images that suggest potential candidates moving up the draft board. And I mean, look, it's all over the place. We could have a crazy draft, but just get in for the thrill of it, man, because everything can be so unpredictable. And as shown by the NFL draft, we might have a Mac Jones level pick in this draft. But I'm not gonna go out with the record and say that that who that person's going to be. But as far as I'm concerned, there are some skepticism of some prospects, and we'll have to find out how the draft board ranks between Alex Burr and Dylan Hughes.
All right, let me ask our college football guy this. Who's Devin? This is going to be a very mean question because we're friends with all these people. But if you had to say, who would be the Alex Leatherwood to the Raiders of this draft if they got drafted too high?
You put Alex Burr. The Alex Leatherwood of this draft, it doesn't qualify anyone. There's not anyone. We're all very
Boss.
talented. We're all very talented prospects here. I have little doubt that any of us on the court will not be able to succeed. I think we all have great qualities. We are the Running Hook Podcast Network. We produce the best content. You're welcome, Abe. Shout out Running Hook Podcast Network.
Are you
Voss, I'm gonna stop you there. Voss. We all know who the Alex Leatherwood of this draft is, and it's Ryan Gregory. It's Ryan Gregory. If that guy goes, I mean, you're looking for height. I get it, but that's all you're getting from that guy. If I'm being honest, that's all you're getting.
Devin, that was a Jedi answer right there. Perfect way to deflect. Let's go ahead. Hogs, how we doing on that?
Dude,
video?
we are so close.
All right. Well, then let's go ahead and flip the coin.
We're so close. We're so close to it sending. And I am going to give a little preview here. Not everyone introduced themselves as their name. So I did a little improvising and kind of did a little intro in between everything. So you're going to see a lot of hogs, but just at the end of the day, no, it's an intro video for the GOAT, for the draft. And I mean, I'm telling you, we're at least 90%. We're so close, AB. So
Dylan, go ahead and call it heads or tails.
Tails never fails, baby.
All right, let's go. So we got the coin flip. And we got heads.
Oh,
I get the first pick. Listen, you said it never fails. I mean, you should know, being in sports, Dylan Hughes, that tails sometimes will fail. I mean, that's just an inevitability of life. I'm very happy I got the first pick. I'm going to destroy you now, Dylan Hughes.
So AB with the first pick, what are you thinking here with the first pick? I mean,
I need some scoring talent. I need somebody who can drive. I need somebody who can get to the lane and finish just about anything. So
well, sounds like your man, AB. I mean, come on.
I don't know. We'll see. So actually, Hogs, I'm gonna make the executive decision. We're just gonna wait for your Wi-Fi to go. Dylan, you ready to start drafting?
I'm literally sending it right now, AB.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, it just sent. It just completed.
My apologies.
We need a pre-draft interview process, Alex. Okay, I know you got the first pick and you just want to get started here, but we need to. This is my time to figure out the gems that you're inevitably going to miss. Okay, so
listen, I have a Trevor Lawrence here. Okay, so yeah. I don't need to do an interview. I'm perfectly okay. Just going straight into the draft. Let's see. So I'm downloading the video now. When it's done downloading, I mean, Dylan, what is your draft strategy having the number 2 overall pick?
Well, it's for me, the top 2 picks, I don't think there's a ton of separation. They're 2 different types of players. I think I could build a good team around either of them. And I have 2 guys I want to start with. And after that, it's going to be a little shape shifting to see what works if I'm able to get those 2 guys. But I'm pretty confident even with the second pick here.
Okay, so let's see. Now we got our video. I'm going to full screen it. Okay, then we are going to shoot. All right, I am very competent with technology, as you all know. Shoot. I'm having a great time. So let's see. There we go.
I'm not getting any audio, AB.
I don't know how to make it project audio, but
Hey, there's a box when you share your screen. If you unshare it and then share your screen, there's a little box on the bottom left that'll say share sound.
Okay. I didn't realize it was these kind of intros. Sorry, Hogs. I want to make sure your good work is okay.
I've had a little experience in high school and a lot of videos. I've done a little bit, so it's not gonna be great, but it gets everyone out there. Everyone has their little cup of tea, and it's interesting. You see all the different dynamics of the players, really. So I think it's gonna be a fun video.
All right, Devin, can you give me the run through of how to do that again? Because
click share screen, you can pick which screen,
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom left, there should be a little tab that says share sound.
There we go. I see it. All right. That's why you're the best, Devin Voss. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
The Cucks in a Court event on May 21st. We got a little player intro video for you coming up. So first up, we got Derek Deek.
Hey, it's Deke from the south side of Indy. Take me on the post. My move's the bait and the shot's the hook. Be ready to be scored on. When the ball gets to the block, oh, you ain't gonna make the stop.
Thank you for that, Deke. Nice little rhyme scheme to get us started off. Next up, we got Ryan Gregory, host of the Triple Option Pass podcast. TOPP, not TOP.
My name is Ryan Gregory. I'm a 6'4" small forward out of Hoagland, Indiana. Shouldn't really rely on me for too much outside of rebounding. More of a team guy, energy off the bench, that type of thing. Really shouldn't be relied on in any pressure-packed situations, specifically just like handling the ball. Definitely not one of my strong suits, but a lot that I bring to the table as far as rebounding, great cheerleader. Will always root for my team. And it's really about the team, I think that's the most important thing is team wins, I'm happy. I don't care if I get 0 points, zero stuff in the stat line, just trying to have a good time. And so I think I'm a valuable part of any day. And valuable part of any, rebound that needs to be brought down. And so should not be a first round selection, should not be the leader of any team, but certainly a glue guy. I think Kirk Heinrich, but taller and better looking.
And that was Ryan Gregory selling himself short. Next up, we have
Way short.
Judy Hall, host of the Facts and Stats podcast, also a regular member, weekly member of the Battleground.
First of all, ain't about what skills I bring to the table. I do everything. You need a rebound? Hey, who? You need a Dino? Who? Magic? What you need? That's me. Whoever draft me get everything, get one. And last but not least, they get the best shooter in the game. I'm Klay Thompson's son.
Next up, you got the man himself, Will Hogsett, co-host of the Divine Rhyme podcast. 5'11", 185 combo guard out of Rushville, Indiana. I am drive first facilitator. My NBA comparison would probably be Russell Westbrook. I can kind of do everything. Lynn projected me first round. If I drop past the first round, I'm probably going to be a surprise, if I'm being honest. If my jumper's on, good luck. Just good luck. Because I'm a to the rim kind of guy. I'll take it to the rim, finish. Got the handles that's needed. But at the end of the day, I facilitate as well. Get shots for other people. Get my teammates open. On the defensive side, not so much. I mean, I'm carrying a lot of weight on offense, but looking forward to the 21st. Next up, we got Caleb Lynn, host of the Linsanity podcast.
What's up? This is Caleb Lynn, the host of the Linsanity podcast. And my basketball skills are simply, I'm going to out-hustle you. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to do everything that it takes. I can create off the shot. I can defend well. And I'm able to do any role possible to put my team in situations where we can win. So, coaches Hughes and Burr, put me on your team and I'll try to give you winning statistics.
Next up, we got Zach Griffith, host of the Circle City Cinema podcast, also moderator for the Battleground, also reigning MVP, and host of Cucks in the Court.
Zach Griffith at IUPUI. Let me tell you, Caleb Lynn and Bryce Shaddy know this better than anyone. I'm a knockdown shooter. I will splash a 3 in your face. I can hit the mid-range. It really doesn't matter. I can hit a bank shot. I can hit a fadeaway. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get the ball in the fucking basket. I'm also a good decision maker. I'm a big believer in moving the ball. Early 2000s Kings, get that ball moving around. You will not see me turn the ball over very much. Hard defense. Play some hard defense. Don't mail it in on that side of the ball. Good switcher, good team defender. Look, I'm not an elite on-ball defender, but I can switch. It's no problem. I'll figure it out. I'm a great teammate. I'm not going to let team morale get down. If a guy scores, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to give him a hug. I'm going to clap him. That's it. Never give up. Never give up. No matter how much you're down. I don't care if it's 10. I don't care if it's 5. Whatever. You don't give up. You keep your head in the game. You keep your teammates in the game. Let's go. You draft Zach Griffith. You drafting a winner.
Next up, Bryce Shaddy, co-host of Linsanity, also a regular member on the Battleground.
All right, here's my submission for the guys' night draft. It's Bryce Shaddy coming at you here live from my bedroom, right next to my trophy display here of all my basketball awards, including my state champion medallion here, as you can see. So you know I'm legit. You know I'm here to play. I'm going to lock down on defense, put the clamps on anyone that comes my way. Caleb, Zach, JD, Ryan, which should be fairly easy, Deke, whoever you want it to be, I'm your guy.
Notice he didn't say Hogs.
Since the last time we played,
Didn't say Hogs.
my movements are going to be quicker. I've been practicing, finding my stroke again in my shot. I'll knock down threes, jumpers, layups, cut, pick and roll, whatever you want it to be. I'm your guy. Just draft me high. You won't regret it, period.
Next up, Devin Voss, host of the Triple Option Pass podcast.
Yeah, so a little bit about me as a player. I love being a pass first type of guy. I love getting it to the open man. Love fitting it in the windows. Love a little pick and roll action. I really love setting teammates up. So if you're a high volume type of guy or you're getting us buckets, you can guarantee you're going to get the ball from me. 2, I have a pretty reliable jump shot, when I'm not injured like last time. So there's always that. I'm pretty confident in that. 3, I can make my way inside pretty solid. I'm pretty acrobatic going into the lane. I can give you a little euro, a little shimmy shake, a little hop step, anything like that. 4, I'm also pretty solid in the post, though I haven't been able to show it to you guys. So, I'm pretty versatile. You can throw me anywhere on the court. I'll be able to make something happen. And 5, you can guarantee I'm going to wear a pretty dope jersey. So, these are just some great reasons on why to draft me, man.
Thank you for going through the time to put that together. That was honestly, that was an incredible time. Dylan Hughes, were any of your potential selections swayed by that video before we begin the draft?
JD and Devin, I have not seen play before, did not play with. So those are the 2 guys I was really interested in getting to know more about. And man, both excellent videos. I mean, Devin Voss with a bullet pointed list of his skill set. That's something you just don't see very often. JD finishing up with a swish. It may have been like a 9-foot rim, but that's all right. Very impressive either way. So I was pretty happy to get that extra knowledge and feel pretty confident with whoever I select. I think we've got a good group here.
I think we do too. Are we ready to get this draft underway, Dylan Hughes?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it going with the first selection in the draft, in the Running Hook Network draft. Alex Burr selects William Hogsett. And it was pretty easy for me. This is like my Trevor Lawrence pick. Will, what do you have to say about your first selection?
AB, looking forward to working with you. Looking forward to seeing what we could scheme up on the offensive side. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing who my teammates are. First round, first pick overall. I'm extremely blessed. I really feel great. Really excited. Lynn's mad. Lynn's over here mad. Hands up in the air. But I'm really looking forward to working with you, AB. Looking forward to proving myself again on the court. I felt like I deserved the MVP last time, and I'm coming for Griffith this time. So,
all right, Dylan, with your first pick in the Running Hook Network draft, who do you select?
Before Alex, I would like to ask you a question. I've heard through some sources that you have a little bit of salary cap issues coming into next season, and as the Prince of Indy, I mean, that's a high cost coming in. I'm just interested from a management perspective, how do you plan on fitting that salary in?
Listen, I'm a no holds barred. I'm paying the luxury tax. Okay. I'm in it to win it.
Wow. Okay. That says a lot. Wow. Okay. So listen, last time I played, the shot wasn't falling. Okay. I'm going to blame it a little bit on Zach's driveway being, has a slight slant to it. Okay. I need some even footing. It just wasn't there for me. I think I was like 1 of 20 from 3. Okay. The percentage is going to rise over time, but listen, I played with 2 guys consistently and we won a bunch of games. That was Will Hogsett and Ryan Gregory. And despite my lack of shot making, those 2 guys carried me. And listen, everyone wants to talk about Will Hogsett. Very understandable. I mean, the kid throws himself around, was getting buckets. Doesn't matter if he fell on the ground. Didn't care if he twisted a knee or anything. But listen, Ryan Gregory was right there beside him with the crop top. It doesn't matter if he's got alcohol in his system or not. He doesn't feel pain, okay? When the blood alcohol level goes up, the pain tolerance goes up. I mean, this is a guy, and listen, talk about humble, okay? He's acting like he doesn't even belong on the court. This is a guy I believe in to, he's not going to have the pure speed and quickness of Hogsett, but this is a great cutter, great finisher, someone that you can rely on defense, bring some size. So Ryan Gregory is my first overall selection.
After he told you not to select him in the first round.
Wow.
I'm shocked. Will, you said he's the Tin Man. I mean, do you think Dylan's going to get the bang for his buck here with the second overall pick?
Listen, I love Dylan. He's my Divine Rhyme co-host. We don't really have a host. We're just 2 bros out there talking on a podcast. But I mean, the only reason this makes sense is because he has the 3rd pick as well. But wow, I'm just going to leave it there. Wow.
All right. Well, he actually doesn't have the 3rd pick as well because we're doing this straight up. So
shit. Don't tell me and Griffith are going to be on the same team.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. With my second pick, I'm selecting the king of his court himself, Zachary Griffith. Bryce Shaddy's in shambles. Listen, I didn't expect the draft board to fall my way. I'm going to be honest. I thought I was going to get one, not both. But hey,
if me and Zach end up on the same team, there's a truce. We have already established this. So if we end up on the same team, everything's all good. It's all good.
Zach is one of the best cutters out of all you guys. So I'm really excited to implement that on the team. And Will and Zach is just going to be a dynamic offensive duo. Might give up a little bit of points on defense, but it's not make it take it. So I think we'll be okay. Dylan Hughes, your second pick.
This is working out for me. You guys can get all excited over there. I know you got your little shot maker, but hey, shot makers can run cold. Okay. I feel like Zach Griffith, I feel like he may underwhelm a little bit. He's a guy that needs to be set up. You know what I mean? So listen, this is what we're going to do, okay? There's a guy in this room right now that everything's coming up. Everything's coming up for him, okay? He's engaged, just lost some weight, about to go on a vacation. And this is a guy that also crossed me to fucking smithereens last time, which is something that never happens to me. I never get crossed out. It really shook me to the core. I got up and I was like, what the fuck happened? Okay. I'm taking Bryce Shaddy with my second pick, okay? This is a guy that, I mean, you saw the trophies, okay? He's a proven winner. He's a guy that he's not just happy to be here, okay? He's coming to make a point. He's coming to literally steal the courts of the hometown guy. He's coming to Zach Griffith's house and taking his court. That has been his mission the entire time. And I see a beautiful two-man game with Ryan Gregory and Bryce Shaddy. I see Ryan cutting, just getting great position in the post. I see Bryce doing a little bit of maneuvering, getting the ball to him, or maybe doing a little bit of fake and getting it on his own. I feel really good about those two guys on my team.
I just want to say thank you, Dylan, for drafting me with your second round pick. I am extremely happy to be a part of Team Hughes. Let's go get it, baby.
This draft is turning out incredibly for me. I still have my fourth and fifth guys on the board. So I need size, right? You drafted Ryan. So now I'm going to need size. But I need strength is what I need. I need strength. And I think, oh man, this is tough because I really could go either way here. Give me Deke. Team Cuck reunion. I am drafting DJ Deke. I need that size. I need that hook shot. Really, that's what I need. Deke, brother, welcome back. Team Cuck reunion. Even if I will be on crutches, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good. I think I'm ready to take this. I'm ready to take this game. Help Zach. We got Team Cuck back together. You know it's going to be raining buckets. You know the wins are going to be coming in. So let's just play.
I have it on good authority from Zach Griffith that he said, fuck yes, that we got Deke. So I have it on good authority, as my as my reporter brethren would say. Dylan Hughes.
All right.
Your next pick.
You know, this is something I usually don't do. I like to have all my ducks in a row. I like to get a good scout in before. And like as I mentioned, there's two guys I came in with, didn't really know much about. And I'm gonna go with JD Hall here. Because listen, I said I wanted to build the Pelicans. Okay, this is a half court setting. I got some speed, I got some shooting and ball handling already. Now I'm going JD Hall. Okay, this is a guy that just every single day gets better at everything in his life. Okay, the JD Hall that you guys last saw on the court, I guarantee that guy is tenfold better. Okay, you saw the video. I mean, if you talk yourself up like that and sink a shot, that's something a lot of people can't do. A lot of people are going to have to film that video over and over. I know JD Hall's a one-take guy. And these two guys right here that are on my team already, I see a beautiful compliment there. JD Hall told me once he was up till like 3 a.m. talking to Ryan Gregory about A Boogie, okay? That's a connection that that's not just going to whittle away over time. That's a connection that we're going to see on the court on the 21st. It's going to translate to buckets, baby. So JD Hall.
JD's a great pick. I wish he was here to speak for it because let's face it, he's an electric personality. I can't believe I'm getting this guy at this spot on the board. Really, the thing about this draft is there are no bad selections. Like, I feel like, everyone could have gone in their spots, but give me Devin Voss because, listen, he has the height advantage over Caleb Lynn. Caleb plays with a lot of heart, okay? There's not an indictment on Caleb Lynn, him being the last pick, but the mock draft did unfortunately play out the way he predicted it, I think. But Devin Voss, welcome to Team Cuck.
Hey, it's such an honor, I'm really looking forward to producing for you guys. I'm hoping I'm a little bit of a diamond in the rough. So without further ado, baby, this is what I'm gonna be wearing on game day, baby.
Let's go. Beautiful. Dylan, your last pick it's obvious, but tell us what you like about Caleb Lynn.
All right, listen. Caleb Lynn was the guy that came on the court last time. He's a little slight, right? He's a guy that you think maybe you can throw around a little bit. The kid puts his head down against the hole, man. Doesn't matter. He knows he can't really rely on the jump shot too much. He makes for it up everywhere else. He's gonna get it down on defense. He's gonna make you work for points. And he's just a guy that attitude-wise you love to have, okay? He's a major chip on the shoulder guy. And being the last pick in the draft, I mean, he's going to come out with fire. He's going to do everything. He might hit some step back jump shots, pull something out of the bag you don't expect. You know, I feel like the quarantine has done Caleb well. There's been a lot of things churning in that head of his. He's really figuring out who he is as a person and a player. And he's going to bring that to the court, man. Passion is what wins. And again, half court setting, you got to have the energy. You got to have that strength. And he's going to come out. He's going to play hard.
Caleb.
Co-host connection, baby. Co-host connection.
That's right. We get Linsanity. Unfortunately, we did separate top, and also Divine Rhyme. But Caleb, you listen, just what do you have to say? You know, last pick in the draft. In this draft, I don't know if it means the same thing as the last pick in some other draft. So what do you have to say, Caleb?
I mean, I would like to point out that in my mock draft, I did select myself last, and actually selected myself last to Dylan Hughes. So I will say that is
Don't
on the
spin
record.
This.
So I definitely had this selection right. But the fact is, as the last pick, you do have something that you have to prove. Even though we are in a smaller league, in a smaller situation, there is something to prove out there. There's no question. And, I'm looking forward to come out here and, put the best work in that I can, and we'll see where that goes. But in no way, shape or form am I surprised by this last pick selection. I actually anticipated it. It's good inside work by me. You might as well call me the Mike Schmitz of this draft, as I have clearly stated multiple times.
Get off of it, Lynn. Get off of it.
I can call myself the Harry Houdini of this draft. It doesn't. I still can't do magic. It doesn't make it true, Caleb.
I mean, look. With all respect to everybody, I like everybody here. We got good guys. This is gonna be a good time. But I'm honored. I'm honored to play for somebody like Dylan Hughes. I mean, I'm just honored. He's the best freaking freelancer you're ever gonna find. He's the best freaking business. He's got the best freaking business newsletter you're ever gonna gosh dang find in planet Earth. So as far as I'm concerned, playing for a guy like that's got the business mindset, he's gonna make sure that his business is working out effectively. And there's a reason that he decided to put me and Bryce together. And then look, I have a good enough relationship with JD, and obviously I did a pod with Ryan. Ryan, without a question, will give us some good size. JD will give us some buckets and confidence, whether he's on the Hennessy or not. And Bryce Shaddy, look, we do have the podcast connection, so it'll be an honor to suit up with you.
I think that's everything we have today, gentlemen. Any closing remarks? I'll just go around the room. Deke, any closing remarks before we end this mock draft or end this draft?
Team Cuck's going to get the win. That's all I have to say.
It's beautiful. Let's go to a member of Team Hughes next. Bryce Shaddy, any closing remarks?
Yes, we are equipped to take over Griffith Court. It shall be Shaddy Court by the end of the night.
Devin Voss, any closing remarks?
I mean, we got the 2 MVPs on our team. I have nothing else to say but that. We're going to dominate.
Caleb Lynn?
Every time in the NFL draft, there's always the name for the last pick selection. I'm going to look to flip the curse of the last pick. I'm going to look to give my team an inspiration like they never have before.
Dylan Hughes.
This is basically exactly what I wanted. JD was the one guy I didn't think I was going to get, and here we are. So everyone on the Burr side's excited. I understand that. Hogs that's got the energy, Zach's got the shooting, Deke's got the size, and Devin just does it all. But listen, man, I just put complete faith in Bryce completely trying to own Zach. I think that's the difference maker right there. Bryce is not going to give that court back. He's going to take the keys home with him. Zach won't even be able to get on the driveway anymore. He's going to have to figure out another way to get to his car. Okay. Because that's Bryce's court. And with the guys surrounding him, it's going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be easy, but it's looking good for us.
Will, any closing statements?
I'm just I'm really focused on the game already. If I'm being honest, kind of looking ahead to matchups. What I got in my mind right now is probably going to have to match up against Gregory. If I'm being honest, I'm going to try to handle his size, kind of bully him from the post. But we'll see how things work out. Looking forward to, I assume, a Zach and Bryce matchup, and then also an interesting thing to keep in mind would be the Voss and Lynn matchup. I was surprised to see Lynn slide to the last pick, if I'm being honest. But I have faith in my coach, and I'm looking forward to talking to him a little bit more about how we plan to attack the 21st.
I'll give the closing statement, and I'll analyze my team like I do the Power Hour. So listen, my team, has it all. We have a drive and kick guy in Will Hogsett. He's kind of like the Kyrie of our team, right? Like he's going to go in, he's going to finish some crazy shit, right? Like some shit that doesn't even have any business going in, right? Then you have Zach Griffith and Devin Voss on the perimeter. They're going to splash from out there. And then if you want to run a pick and roll, you have an excellent roll man in DJ Deke. He's going to get, he'll take up all this vertical spacing, Dylan Hughes, vertical spacing. And then, if you collapse in on the paint, if Caleb Lynn or JD Hall tries to come in to help, you have an open shooter on the perimeter. Win, 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 win. Right. And that's what Team Cuck is going to do. Win, 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 win. So, gentlemen, for Will Hogsett, Dylan Hughes, Bryce Shaddy, Caleb Lynn, Devin Voss, and DJ Deke, I'm Alex Burr.